Hey everyone, my name's Walter and I'm finally back with more content from Reddit. Nice guys are men who say they're very nice, but their actions often prove otherwise. Let's just get started with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit Nice Guys. I keep dreaming about you and doing things to you, but since that can't happen, maybe I can try to find it on there. ... You know, not every thought needs to be shared. So now tell me how sharing that thought was unnecessary, or makes me an asshole, or makes me seem like the bad guy. I'll try to correct for next time. I'm sure in your mind, being told you're the object of sexual dreams is appealing, but it's not for women. Sorry, I forget you don't find me attractive, and don't want to flirt. Yeah, he didn't forget that at all. He just alluded to being rejected in the first message here. I have to keep reminding myself of that every time I message you. I always want to talk to you, but then I don't remember you don't want me, so then I don't. I just impulsively sent you a message without thinking. My bad. Are you capable of being friends with any other women? I have plenty of women friends. They are married or in relationships, co-workers. So I need to be in a relationship to be respected. What the fuck? What disrespect am I showing you? We were in talks of being in a relationship. We met and sat close to each other. I was rubbing your back. So sorry if I thought we could keep flirting, and I could keep sharing how attracted I am to you and keep thinking about you. And I warned you that chemistry needed to be in person. It wasn't there. So now you're trying to constantly remind me that my value to you is primarily sexual. I'm not talking about your value to me. I'm trying to be valuable to you. By talking about how much you want sexual stuff from me? Chemistry was there, but smell wasn't, I guess. Ever since that day, I have been basically showering 3 times a day now, and not eating so I can lose weight and get more attractive. I'm looking into weight loss surgery and dermatologists to fix me and my smell. No, by telling you how much I can give you, your sexual desires, since I don't know what else you would want from me. This is annoyingly cut off, but it says something like, "Oh my god, I tried to explain that it was about pheromones, not actual stench, and I am more into dad bods. I want friendship. You know, mind to mind, no bodies needed." So it's only about what you want then? If what you want from me is what I'm not willing to give, and what I want is not what you want to give, we're at an impasse. Man, if you meet a woman once and she doesn't like how you smell, you might want to give up and try someone else. Perhaps after fixing the problem. This guy seems to be completely ignoring the fact that she just really isn't into him, regardless of him showering 3 times a day. Also, I bought stronger soap and hair shampoo. Been putting lotion on my body, cologne when I go out. Except you want a friendship from and going to flirt to be with other guys, while I'm chopped liver and willing to do/give you whatever you want and need. The only men I'm flirting with are old men I'm pushing in wheelchairs for better tips. Jesus, so much nice guy vibes going here. You keep bringing that up, and I legitimately already explained to you. I just want to serve you and pleasure you and do whatever you want for you. Just you. I don't want that though. I think someone needs to give this guy a simp card. This is a very advanced level of fedora tipping we're seeing here. And that's what doesn't make sense to me. It legit breaks my heart, and has made me do all the stuff I'm doing to be better. I'm sorry, but I think it might be best if we stop talking entirely then. Consider therapy rather than Reddit fetish groups. It's best if we stop talking because I'm on Reddit now? No, because of your thoughts and behaviors in regards to me. What you do on Reddit should not be based on using other men in my place instead of for them themselves. That's not fair to them. Behaviors? I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not stalking you or showing up at your job. I was sharing my thoughts about you, but if you don't want me to, then I won't. I'll stay quiet. But now I have to go on Reddit to find someone else. There's a subreddit where women want their breasts sucked on. I want to do that to you, not someone else. There's a subreddit where women only want to be eaten out, and that's it. I wanted to do that for you. I wish there wasn't shit getting cut off here, but it is what it is, I guess. And you shouldn't assume what other women want? You aren't the mayor of all women and women rights? If they want a one-time thing or they want pleasure with no strings, then they're entitled to that as much as you are entitled to not want it. You're purposely misconstruing what I said. I said it's not fair to them if you're using them as stand-ins for me. They are people themselves and deserve to be treated as such. Just because you feel one way doesn't mean all women feel that way. There is women on Reddit legit saying they only want one thing, or they want people to say what they will do to them. It's not fair to assume they are less than because of that. Oh, fuck this. If you're going to play it now, I'm being misogynistic and you're the feminist hero, I'm done. Yeah, I'm sure he's the greatest feminist. He's so porn-brained his first thought is to go to fetish subreddits to try to replace her. Ah, a fresh take on one of the oldest plays in the Nice Guy book. If you're such a feminist, you must believe in women's sexual liberation. So if you don't fuck me, you're the real misogynist. You say that you're not into him, and he just keeps on trying and pushing it. As if you were going to be all, "Oh no, please, Mr. Nice Guy, suck on my tits now that you told me you're so desperate that you're going to go to Reddit, of all places, for a one-night stand." They blindly and desperately battle semantics, as if finding a loophole would somehow change the outcome. All the time. It's insulting to the intelligence of women, too. This guy is truly brain dead. I have no idea how most of these guys think that by complaining, they'll somehow convince a girl to say, "Oh my god, you're so right. I just want you to eat my pussy and I'll be happy. Do you want to be my boyfriend?" Fucking insane. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I'm not in control of who's in my dreams, or even what I do most of the time, but it's pretty easy to just not tell people about it the next day. That would be the normal human thing to do. Oh god, why does he keep talking about how bad he smells? She never addresses it, so we'll never know. Everything he says makes nausea rise in my gut. Well, if he's fat, smells, and has bad skin, I'm sure he'll fit right in on Reddit. Him going there to try to hit on women kinda reminds me of Two Worlds trying to lose his virginity at GoonCon. Just really bizarre thinking. And up next is an actual letter to someone. Dear Blank, this letter does not come from a position of hostility, nor from a position of desperation. This is simply an explanation, and a call for peace. I don't know at which point you blocked my number, hopefully sooner than later, so that you weren't subject to my foolish attempts at damage control. When I said there's no reason to continue to waste time with you, I wasn't exactly conscious. I had just woken up from a nap. I hadn't eaten in a while, and combined with my annoyance that you're canceling our movie plans, and the general stress of move-in week, you could see why I snapped at you. I'm sorry. Yeah, gotta hate it when your mask slips and you accidentally say what you're actually thinking. In truth, I have never hit it off with a girl as well as I did with you. We relate in so many ways. And there you were, alone and beautiful. It was easy to catch romantic feelings. I thought the attraction was mutual, but if it's not, I forget it and go on to the next girl. I'm like Sylvain José Gautier in that regard. In fact, I've already found a girl I know reciprocates my feelings. Her name's Blank. She's a history buff. Regardless of the dating debate, I still want to be friends with you. I really enjoyed our hangouts, and I don't want you to think your first friend at this campus was just a creep. I've made plenty of other friends. The brothers from the fraternity, the freaks from the dodgeball team, and various ladies and gentlemen from around the school. But you're the one I have the most in common with, by far. You're a finest, kind person, Blank, and I hope we can hang out again. With a sincere Aya, Blank. Okay, I had to look up who this Sylvain person was. Not sure what I was expecting, but he's a fucking Fire Emblem character. That reference will surely get her going. There's actually quite a bit of context here. Context: I rejected this guy over text after he made it clear he was interested, and ended up having to block him because he didn't take it well. And like a week later, a random girl in a class I was in handed me this. I can't believe this man wrote an entire letter to respond to me after I blocked him. The movie plans he refers to is just a movie night event our college put on at the beginning of the year that I was going to go to with him as friends before he started acting weird. I met him at a school event at the beginning of the school year last year, and he was okay at first, and even verbally confirmed we were friends, so it's not like I missed signals. But the second day of the event, he started doing coupley things, like putting his arm around me and touching my hands without asking, and said some weird stuff after steering us over to the college's sexual health booth at the event. They were handing out free condoms, and he took the time to loudly tell the girl running the booth that he needed a bigger one. It was like he wanted me to comment on it. Furthermore, he told me, unprompted, that he's only had sex once. I swear he was trying to start a convo about sex with me when we had met yesterday. He also tried to have this chivalrous vibe that a lot of nice guys do, which was not helped by the fact that he made the fact that he did fencing and historical reenactments made it a key element of his personality. Nothing wrong with those hobbies on his own. This guy is just creepy. It was way too much, and I tried to find a way to leave the event early. He insisted on walking me to my car and kissed me on the cheek before I could react. The next day was supposed to be the college's movie night, and there was no way I was going to go to that with him, so I tried to reject him over text, which eventually escalated to this. I've since found out he's kind of notorious with the freshman girls for this behavior, as he is a freshman but is 21 since he took some gap years. I was a sophomore at the time of this, but he still managed to be older than me. The story is actually very long and convoluted, and I'm doing my best to simplify it for this post. I have more details and screenshots of text, if anyone cares. How dare he drag my man Sylvain into this? Oh my god, I forgot to even touch on how he kept using Fire Emblem 3 Houses to create metaphors for this situation. Honestly, I think part of why he latched onto me is because we both play that game. He's a blue lion if anyone is wondering, lol. Like in one of the last texts he sent me, he was somehow comparing this conflict to the war between Edelgard and Dimitri. Sylvain and both of them truly deserve better. I don't really know the story of the game or anything, but yeah, comparing his relationship problems to an anime war is pretty hilarious. How about one more post? I hate when bitches call me cute and a nice guy. Fuck you. That's what I'ma have to start saying, cause as long as I can remember, and still till this day, motherfuckers act like they got a fucking problem keeping it real. Bitches be like, blank's so cute, sweet, etc. And when I try and ask you out, bitch, you act like you can't talk, and when you do, it's bullshit. But you're a good friend, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, blah blah blah. Bullshit. I heard it all before. I'm a grown-ass man, not a little-ass boy, so don't feed me bullshit, and make me think something when it's not. Tired of hearing that shit. Bitch, I got enough friends. I don't need any more. I need a woman. But fuck, if it's not what you want, fuck sparing my feelings. I'd love you and respect you more if you just keep it real. Like, come on. Like, I can't handle fucking reality? And if you're so worried as something as us stop being friends cause of it, then you're even more poop. Cause I guess you don't know me or respect me enough to keep it 100 with me, as I would with you. Cause I don't mess around or waste time. I'm straight to the point. If I want you, I'll tell you. And if I just want to be friends, I'ma tell you just that. I ain't gonna hold your hand and beg 24 to open up. I don't got time for games. I'm grown as fuck like you, so get your shit together and tell me something. If I put time into fucking with you, I'm only fucking with you. I want to build something. I'm tired of just being temporary to people, cause that's not who I am. And it just makes me lonely, so if you want something real, you know where I'm at. It just hurts me, cause I'm out here being real, and I feel like y'all trying to play me and get me the wrong around, like I'm the rest of these guys out here. A lame. I'm too nice, or I'm kissing ass, etc. Whatever the fuck go through your minds. Like maybe if I was an asshole instead. Maybe you'd start being honest with me, and actually tell me something that's real, not BS. He acts like he wants a flat-out rejection, but it seems like he can't even handle a soft rejection, so it's hard to believe that he'd do better otherwise. This whiny-ass bitch cannot take rejection. The friend thing is a polite rejection. Women have been murdered for flat-out rejections. I tried telling a guy after a first date that I wasn't interested, and he harassed my friends to find out where I worked, then showed up every day for a week before security removed him and banned him from the property. Thankfully, he was so offended that he blocked me and raged about it on Facebook. You know, just things that normal, well-adjusted people do. Must be all that hopeless romantic boot camp training, where they teach these dudes how to be charming and get the girl. On the first date, he started off on a rant saying archaeologists are evil, planting fake bones to disprove Christianity, then told me a story about how he accidentally spilled peanut butter on his dick when making a sandwich naked, and his dog licked it off. Then tried implying that him paying for his own drink, I bought mine, meant he was entitled to sex. Such a charmer. Man, if that story is real, then what the fuck? I'm having trouble believing it though. I think that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you have something to say, make sure you let me hear it in my comments. I'll be reading them while the video's new. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more of the same. This might be the last nice guy video for this month, so I'm going to shout out my awesome patrons who support me more directly over on Patreon. Really helps me out. Jimmo, Gwenor, Ava Swan, welcome, it's great to have you. Levon, Chris Sturman, Chef Casa, Sion Wales, Alberto 2001, Big Mike Shirley, Daniel Delapena, Don Smith, Dev Notes, Dominique R., Frosty, Molly Mayhem, Ouroboros, Sammy, Says Andorra, Skepticals, Trashboat1234, Weeb Jesus, Wernology, William Ash, Zebrabird, Zephyrin, Bumbus McDunga, Big Mike 9546, I Am, John Yorkie, Psychic Kumquat, Alex Anakin, Francois Tremblay, Knit1 Code 2, Lil Spoon, Regrettable Stitches, and Hermes. Thanks so much once again. You know, I kind of really want to talk about Just a Robot, like the commentary YouTuber who made a video defending a groomer. It's kind of a story for the ages. I'll be back with more Reddit soon at least though. Have a great day everyone, and make sure you keep it real.